つもりだ。こんなところで死んでたまるか。
2024 is just around the corner, and as we ready ourselves to bid farewell to another incredible year, it's also time for us to gear up for the exciting adventures that awaits us in 2024. Prepare to be blown away by a whole new wave of mind-blowing new anime releases, unforgettable characters, and a whole lot of thrilling stories that will keep us on the edge of our seats the whole year around. So guys, without further ado, let's dive into the top 10 most anticipated anime releases that are set to captivate fans all around the world in 2024. This is Akari, and welcome to Anime Sky! Starting in, at number 10, we have The Witch and the Beast, or Majo de Yajuu.
仕事熱心だね。
This dark fantasy manga, created by Kosuke Sadake, tells the story of a man named Ashok who carries around a coffin, and a girl named Gita who has an eye of the beast who suddenly appeared in town, to find the witch who cursed Gita and to undo the curse.
あのクソ魔女、絶対一発ぶち込んでやる。
The Witch and the Beast is a tale of vengeance set in a world where magic and witchcraft are explored, and a whole lot of fantastical elements come to life. In this world, witches are the villains of the story and our duo protagonists are in the fight of their magical hunting lives. The anime is said to release in January of 2024. Next, on our list at number 9, we have Delicious in Danjon or Danjon Meshi.
もう一緒には行かない方がいいかもしれないね。さよなら。
In this story, set in a fantasy realm, guilds embark on daring expeditions to raid dungeons, in search of the legendary Golden Kingdom, and our story follows that of a man named Leos, a leader of one such guild, that is unfortunately attacked by a dragon and devours his group along with his sister, Fallon.
食われたんだ。ドラゴンの腹の中で魔法が効かなかった。
私たち空腹が原因で失敗したようなものだし。
ここでは食うか食われるか、必死にならなければ食われるのはこちらだ。
俺はお前たちを失いたくない。
早くファリンを助けに行かなきゃ。
Determined to rescue Fallon, Leos assembles a new team and plunges back into the dungeon, determined to save Fallon. Because time is of the essence, Leos suggests breaking the dungeon's taboo of eating the monsters as a means of acquiring supplies, and thus begins their extraordinary journey, filled with perilous environments, cunning traps, and monstrous creatures lurking at every turn, which will keep us entertained and at the edge of our seats. Prepare to embark on an action-filled fantasy adventure as this anime is set to make its debut release in January 2024. Next, at number 8, we have a new supernatural series called Dandadan. This action comedy horror manga turned into an anime series written and illustrated by Yukinobu Tatsu. His coming-of-age occult story that revolves around a high school girl named Momo Ayase, and his classmate a boy named Akari who both have interests in the paranormal, supernatural, and the occult. Despite having similar interests, they have their own differences in what they believe in. Ayase believes in ghosts but not aliens, while Akari believes in aliens but not ghosts. To finally determine which existence is true, the two decided to separately visit and explore locations that are highly associated with both the paranormal and the occult, with Ayase visiting the former and Akari visiting the latter. As the two reached their respective places to explore, both their discoveries finally came into a mutual understanding and they soon found out that they were half right. That both aliens and ghosts do exist, and they are up to no good. Be thrilled, entertained, and laugh your way into a horror coming-of-age occult, action adventure, as this series is set to premiere in 2024. Up next, on our list at number 7, we have another manga series turned into anime titled Kaijuu No.
こりゃしばらく残業だな。
なんで諦めちゃったんすか。
Kaijuu No. 8 is set in a world in which monsters named Kaiju regularly causes disasters, and being the country with the highest rate of Kaiju attacks in the world, the Japanese government establishes a new branch of military, and named it the Anti-Kaiju Defense Force to combat against Kaiju. Our story revolves around childhood friends Kafka Hibino and Mina Ashiro, who both vowed to become members of the defense force and to fight Kaijuu together. Forward to years later, Mina, now 27, has since become the captain of the defense force's 3rd division, while Kafka, now 32, has failed the examination numerous times and works as a member of a cleanup crew that disposes of Kaijuu remains after battle. Kafka then meets a young part-time worker in his company, named Rino Ichikawa, an aspiring defense force member, who reignites his desire to become part of the defense force. However, a small kaiju enters Kafka's body through his mouth and then gains the ability to turn into a kaiju. After being chased and been able to escape from the defense force, Kafka, who is now given the code name titled Kaijuu No. 8, still decides to apply and take the exams while keeping his kaiju form a secret. Prepare to immerse yourself, and enter a world afflicted by giant monsters, as this show could easily be one of the most exciting and promising animes to be released in April of 2024. Next on our list, coming in at number 6, we have a new dark action fantasy series titled Chain Soldier.
もっとこう何かないのか？俺が活躍できるような場所は。
This dark fantasy action series centers around the story of our protagonist Yuki Wakura, a fresh high school graduate who mistakenly enters a monster portal in an alternate version of Japan. In this alternate version, monsters known as Tsuki roam, and there exists a rare peach tree that can offer women magical powers. Inside, he meets Kyokuzan, a lady who ate one of these supernatural peaches, and rose to ranks becoming the monster hunting commander of the Demon Defense Force's 7th Squad. Kyoka's powers enables her to enslave Shuki to battle other Shuki, so when Yuki and Kyoka are attacked, their only way out is to enslave him. After the battle, they then decided to get together to fight Shuki and save the world. This dark fantasy anime series is ready to captivate anime fans by January of 2024.
お前を私の奴隷にする屈服の時間だ。
Up next on our list at number 5, Shaman King Flowers.
俺の名前は朝倉花。朝倉陽と京山アンナの息子だ。いいよな。
In this new installment of Shaman King, our story continues in the post-tournament world, where we follow as Yo's son, Hano Asakura, who soon finally realizes that being the child of Yo and Asakura is not as exciting as he had imagined it to be. Thus boredom takes over, and Hana soon starts longing for some thrilling action. Then, one day Yo and Asakura, a distant relative who seeks to take the reins as head of the Asakura family, challenges Hana into a fight. What comes next is the beginning of Hana's journey into battle for dominance and solving mysteries within the Asakura family while tempering his own power. The long-awaited continuation of this beloved franchise is set to premiere in January 2024. Up next on our list at number 4, is the much anticipated upcoming 3rd season of Classroom of the Elite.
ようこそ実力至上主義の教室へ、3rd season.
An original light novel series turned into anime and manga, written by Shogo Kinugasa and illustrated by Shunsaku Tomose. Classroom of the Elite's plot story revolves around the protagonist Kiyotaka Inokoji, a very quiet, stoic and harmless-looking young man, who may seem look weak but actually possess an unrivaled intelligence, incredible physical prowess and martial arts ability, who is currently enrolled in a prestigious government-run academy, the Tokyo Metropolitan Advanced Nurturing School, and was assigned into Class D, the lowest level where the school dumps most their academically defective students. Kiyotaka, along with his friend Horikita Suzune along with the rest of Class D, must navigate and resort their way through politics, manipulation, dirty tactics and other smart strategies, not only for their class to be able to climb through the ranks but to also avoid failures and face expulsion. In the 3rd season the story continues after the dramatic conclusion of the fight between Inokoji and Kakeru Ryuin of Class C, where Ryuin accepts his defeat. Then our main characters are taken into a special boot camp deep in the mountains. A mixed training camp will then be introduced, and everyone in their first years will be forced to be separated based on genders and be formed again into 6 different groups. The whole of Class C along with our protagonist Sayano Koji will need to get along with the groups of 2nd and 3rd year students regardless of whether they are friends or enemies, or else they won't get a high score and expulsion awaits for those who fails to reach the borderline. Classroom of the Elite Season 3 will surely bring its fans at the edge of their seats as Sayano Koji with all of his brilliance and prowess returns in January of 2024. Next stop on our list at number 3 is none other than Blue Exorcist, with its much awaited return for its 3rd season installment, the Illuminati Saga. Reno Kimura returns in this 3rd season, which covers volumes 10 to 15 of the major story arc, titled Shaman Illuminati Arc, with chapters going from 50 to 64. Blue Exorcist revolves around the story of our protagonist named Reno Kimura and his twin brother Yukio, who after Satan kills their guardian and foster parent father Shiro Fujimoto, a renowned exorcist, discovers that they are the sons of the great demon lord Satan, and he is the inheritor of Satan's powers. Ren vows revenge to defeat Satan, and in order to do that, Ren enrolls at True Cross Academy to become an exorcist. In the 3rd season, after solving and saving Kyoto from the Impure King, this arc will focus around Izumo's backstory and traumatic past, along with the mysterious organization known as the Illuminati, a group responsible for many mysterious incidents around the world, led by its chief Lucifer, who then declares war on the Academy and abducts Izumo by using a spy within the Academy. In the aftermath, Mephisto then forms a rescue team of X-Wires to retrieve Izumo from the Illuminati, with Yukio leading the rescue operation. The 3rd season of Blue Exorcist will reveal a lot of twists and turns, and will surely thrill and excite new and old fans alike, coming this January of 2024. Next on our list at number 2, is the continuing battle for Soul Society, in Bleach's 1000-Year Blood War Arc Part 3, The Conflict. The battle continues for the future of both Soul Society and the human realm, as we continue with Ichibei and the Zero Squad, as they engage in battle while holding off Huwak and the Stern Ritters, while at the same time Ichiko, hastily along with his friends, Yoruichi, Kaijuu, Chad, and Orihime, make their way as fast as they can back to the Soul King Palace, and prevent Huwak's plans of killing the Soul King, thus ending a cycle of death and rebirth. Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Part 3 will bring in more flashy fights, stunning visuals, and new power-ups reveals that will surely leave the fans jaw-dropping in awe, as this anime will be released in the later months of 2024. Finally, on our top list, at number 1, the most anticipated anime to be released in 2024, is none other than the popular Korean web novel series by Chugong, Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling revolves around the story of a notoriously weak hunter named Sung Jin-woo, who despite being called the world's weakest, still hunts monsters in lower rank gates to pay for his mother's medical bills. However, his life was about to change after participating on a botched operation, where they unexpectedly entered a more dangerous boss room, where they encountered an A-rank enemy boss that nearly wipes out their entire whole party of D and E-rank hunters, and the only way to survive was for him to sacrifice himself. Sung Jin-woo, after sacrificing himself, mysteriously survives and wakes up in a hospital 3 days later, and now finds a mysterious floating screen with a program called the System, that chooses him as its sole player and demands to complete a series of tasks, quests, and intense training program or face a penalty. Sung Jin-woo finally realizes that this program not just gives him insane stats and extremely rare abilities beyond limits, but will also give him a chance to transform, becoming one of the world's strongest and most fearsome hunters to ever exist. Solo Leveling, with its stunning visuals, epic fight scene and interesting plot, will keep fans wanting for more as this anime series makes its debut release in January of 2024. So yeah, there you have it guys! Hope we were able to hype you up with our top 10 upcoming animes of 2024. Which anime are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. This is Akari, and until next time!